Hello and welcome, dear viewer, to my channel. Today in our video, I will tell you what stories people have sent me in the mail. M27 with F30 2 weeks and when is enough? Enough? I met a girl on Hinge 2 weeks ago. We had been Facebook friends but never communicated. She's 34, F, and has been single for 18 months after her husband of 12 years cheated on her and then filed for divorce. I'm 27, M, and have been single for a few years besides hookups. We have a beautiful connection with each other when it comes to understanding each other. I wouldn't want anyone else. It could just be lust, just enjoying someone's company on a higher level than just sex. She's great. She's in real estate. She has her own home, very motivated, very pretty, knows just how to make me feel loved and special, as I do with her as well. And we just click. No matter what we want to do, we have a wonderful time doing it. We're both mature enough to be able to express emotions with each other, and comfortable with just about anything else. My problem is catching her in lies, the simplest of lies at that. 2 days ago, she picked up a TV stand off Marketplace apparently, and when I asked her yesterday how she was getting it inside, she said she's strong and can do it, obviously joking. And then she smoked weed, which I don't care about. But when I asked her, she said no, until I FaceTimed her and she said she smoked a spliff, tobacco weed mixed. And then I go over and the TV stand is in the house, and she said the lady she bought it from helped her. I realize it was probably her ex-husband. Came over with their 2 kids to drop them off Thursday, Monday. They ordered pizza, smoked, and he helped her move it in. Which honestly, I don't care if she smokes or her ex helps her move it in. But when I ask for the truth, even though I know she's lying, she constantly just lies to my face. This is about the 3rd time I've caught her lying about little things. I'm not sure if I should just be patient and keep emotions and feelings at a minimum for the time being, or just end things. I enjoy everything else about her besides the little lies I catch her in. My 23F fiancé, 23M, zero communication for a month while still being committed. I am planning to tell him to assure me this won't happen again or end the relationship. Is that the right thing to do? Me, 23F, and my fiancé, 23M, have been engaged for 1.5 years. We don't live together. We both live with our parents, which is the norm in our country. We are both preparing for the final exam of our country's equivalent of CPA. We do not have a specific date picked out yet, but we have had discussions regarding marriage, and we know we would like to get married soon after we both complete our degree. His final exam is in May, while I appear for mine at the end of this year. The reason I specifically mentioned our educational situation was to give an idea of the kind of pressure we both are under, especially given our ages. There is an expectation from our families to settle down because time is running out. That is, get a job, get married, and have kids. Some time ago, a new guy, let's call him Alex, joined the firm where I work. It turned out that we were both from the same town and went to the same school. Even though we had never met in school, we found out we knew the same people and also had a few shared interests. This led to a quite quick friendship. A few weeks later, all our work friends planned a one-day trip, which we were both a part of. At the same time, Fiancé also invited me to a trip he had planned on the same day. I asked to go on the next day if it was okay with him, as I had already committed to the plan made by my friends. Fiancé did not like this at all. He did not say anything at the time, just canceled the plan altogether. However, 2 months later, he brought all of it back during a relatively minor fight and accused me of trying to suck up to Alex. He demanded to check my phone and social media. I thought this to be a one-time thing and let him check my phone. Obviously, he did not find anything incriminating, calmed down in some time, and apologized. I thought that was the end of it. After that incident, Fiancé laid down some boundaries. He said even though it was not my intention to cheat, he had been hurt by my actions. He asked me to not be nice to guys from the get-go, and only be friends with them if they earned my friendship. I thought, no big deal, sounds easy enough. This was 6 months ago. After that, every now and then, he intentionally looks for mistakes I have made, accuses me again of trying to suck up to some other guy, and intentionally wanting to hurt his study plans by stirring up trouble on purpose, and adds another layer of boundaries. Don't make plans with friends where there are other guys involved. Don't send friend requests to any guy, and only interact with them if they talk to you first. Even when you talk to a guy who has talked to you first, your interaction should only be limited to a few words, and should not show an interest in further conversation, etc. After all is said and done, he calms down and apologizes to me for exploding like that, and blames it on the pressure of the examination and his family being unsupportive. He still expects me to follow the rules. Yesterday, we had a fight on an unrelated, minor issue. He yet again accused me of trying to waste his time on purpose, and that I was hindering his career by being stupid. He said he wanted zero contact with me till his exams were over. I agreed. He insisted this was not a breakup and he would come back for me in May. That would mean he still wants us to be committed to each other throughout that period, but not be a part of each other's lives till his exams are done. Assuming he does come back, I am planning to let him know I no longer trust him to stop his behavior after his exams. If he still wants me in his life, he would have to earn my trust and assure me this would not happen again. If not, he is free to leave forever. I feel like that would be an easier way to resolve the situation instead of constantly fighting. Would it be the right thing to do, or am I making the situation worse? TLDR. My fiancé accuses me of constantly trying to suck up to other men and hinder his career on purpose. He wanted zero communication till his exams in May, which I agreed to. After that, I'm planning to tell him to convince me this won't keep happening or end the relationship. My friends insulted the guy I like, M20, and how he's ignoring me, F19. So I live in a hostel with roommates who never liked my crush's presence. Every girl is rude to him except me. Through mutual friends, I got to know that he likes me too. In college break time, he used to teach me, bring me food when I couldn't go for lunch, and I couldn't help but fall over him. Few days back, he started coming to my room to teach me, and one night my friends badly insulted him in front of me because they didn't like him. Ever since then, he's not talking to me and simply ignoring me. I've said him sorry from their side, still he's not talking. His ego has got hurt. Does that mean it's all over between us? My 32M first time having a crush on my trans friend, 27 FTM. I, 32M, recently started getting crush on my trans coworker, 27 FTM. We've been working together for almost a year now. I've never been attracted to anybody other than women, so this is all new to me. We've hung out a bunch and do stuff outside of work. We're a little flirty together and tease each other a lot. They have not had any surgery done, but plans on having top surgery sometime soonish. After I realized I was starting to develop a crush on him, I was starting to question my sexuality, and asked myself, do I like him because his body is still like a woman's? After a bit of self-reflection and spending time with him, I realized that I don't think I care about any labels for myself, and that I just like spending time with him, and I just want to get to know him more. He's been on some dating apps but haven't had anything consistent yet. He's also open to dating anyone but would prefer to date another trans person, as it would be easier to understand what they're going through. I really want to ask him out, but I know it's not a good idea to date a coworker. I was also left with some emotional scars from the last relationship I had, which developed into trust issues with others. My coworker is genuinely the first new person I've met that I wanted to lower my guard with and to trust again. Financial issues husband, 33M, wife, 32F, deeply hurt. So, my husband man, 33, and L woman, 32, decided to purchase a Mercedes-Benz after I had been repeatedly asking him to help me with the bills and money here and there. He repeatedly kept telling me he has no money, so when he purchased the car, I was very upset with him. He works for the oil companies and travels a lot for work, so I really don't understand why he needs a Mercedes-Benz when the company gives him a vehicle to travel back and forth to his sites. Keep in mind we already have 2 vehicles that are paid for. He claims he doesn't want to continue paying for airline tickets to fly home, so he figured purchasing a car would be cheaper. He is always saying, "You have money," when I express the needs around the home and my needs. I am truly ready to file for divorce. Write in the comments what you think about these stories. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like it. Also put a bell so you don't miss new videos. See you soon.